guys, welcome back to my channel, Remy Jade Astrology, and today we're going to be talking about Mercury retrograde. Dun dun dun! Okay, so this video was requested on my Instagram and they wanted to know, what does Mercury retrograde have to do with anything? Why is it so big? Etc, etc. So let's talk about the planet itself. So Mercury, out of the planets, represents the planet of communication, electronics, transferring information from one place to another. So when it's in retrograde, meaning going back, that's a time where things slow down. That's a time where communication can be misconstrued. There can be a lot of miscommunication, and since it's going back, meaning retrograde, it gives everybody a time to rethink what they're doing, or any past experience when it comes to retrograde needs to be thought out, and something could come into fruition when it comes to retrograde. So depending on the time, how long the retrograde is determines how long you should be thinking or reevaluating or learning a lesson in regards to whatever decision making you're doing at that time. Or a retrograde also represents stuff from the past coming back, stuff like that. So when Mercury is in retrograde, that means not only does communication, there's a lot of miscommunication. Electronics, there's a lot of dropped calls, anything that has to do with like things working tend to like break, or they don't work properly, stuff like that, because Mercury's in retrograde and it's you know, rethinking of how to communicate and how to I don't know, like slow down and not be so forward and all that stuff. So what you shouldn't be doing during a retrograde, especially Mercury retrograde, is making big decisions, buying a house, probably getting with somebody, taking a course that you're unsure about. Anything that has to do with something big, you should probably do it after a Mercury retrograde or before Mercury retrograde, just because after a retrograde, that's when things start to clear up. Like, oh, good thing I didn't do that. Oh, that showed up. That's a good thing I didn't do that, you know? So when it comes to retrograde, especially Mercury retrograde, don't do any big decisions or any big step in your life, because essentially what will happen, or what can happen, it could be a mistake. So you just need to wait it out. When it comes to what you say and with people, be careful what you say with people during a Mercury retrograde, because sometimes everything could be misconstrued and people tend to get offended easily. It's sometimes you say something and it doesn't come out right, and so people like take it in like, oh, so this is how they feel. So you can get blamed because you said something. But yeah, so this is what Mercury retrograde is. Basically the planet of communication, going back, taking a step back for you to rethink and evaluate the decisions that you have made in regards to communicating, transferring information, and yeah, just that's what it is. Don't be so scared about Mercury retrograde. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, Mercury's in retrograde, I need to stop everything. You don't need to stop everything. It's just, you just need to be mindful, and you can't blame your problems on Mercury retrograde. For those people who are like, oh, I said that, I'm sorry, Mercury's in retrograde. You can't be doing that, because it doesn't work that way. So this is my take on Mercury retrograde. Thank you again for watching. If you have any requests, comments, please comment down below. Follow me on my Instagram, Remy_J26, to see the new updates on my videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.